everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Harden.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Cephalosha is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Tucker in at the 5.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers.
Here we go.
The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Rondo with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to LeBron. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Well, James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Harden. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Harden. Over Caldwell Pope. Harden, no good. Lets it go from deep. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Harden against Rondo. Banked in off the glass.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Here's James. He's coming off a 37-point game against Orlando. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Misses from close range.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
Westbrook kicks to Cephalosha. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And here's Rondo.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
LeBron, no luck. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. So they take the lead.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Down low, here's Davis. Second chance shot, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Davis has got his second basket of the game. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Rondo with some nice D.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on his shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Long season, Chris. Talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, the travel, the games, the practice. So, one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally, just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime. Can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together, the championship. So really it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture. It's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, you'll get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick, that was fun. He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
The pass to Harden. Here's the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Inside. That's good from Davis on the assist by James. 6 points for Davis. Rocket shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Westbrook passes to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Feeds it to Cephalosha. A deep 3 from Harden. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 7 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Now Westbrook is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. McGee with the block. They recover it. Tries again. Rebound the Lakers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Anthony Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Launches it. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rondo against Westbrook. Rondo is doubled. And yes, it's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Harden.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Rondo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Green comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Bradley subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, GA. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the Rockets. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. To the inside. Covington passes to Green. No good on that one. Good D by Howard.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now here's Bradley. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Rockets trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Westbrook kicks to Carroll. Green inside. He's guarded by Howard. And Green gets it to go. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Bradley drives in. Outside for Davis. Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. No good from Howard. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Howard, the pass to Morris. Bradley against Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And that one misses. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a two-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Outside Bradley. That shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. Well, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years. But one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Oh, he's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
Both free throws good from Eric Gordon.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 7. Westbrook drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, it's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
He hits the second from the line. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Outside Gordon. The dish to Covington. Pass to Carroll. And stolen by Kuzma. By himself. And Kuzma slams it in.
The quick instinct of Kuzma. He's going to know when to go after steals.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. From the high post. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bradley finds Green. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Bradley can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 10. Inside, it's stolen by Morris. Green against Green. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Howard. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Westbrook. 43 seconds left in the first. Bradley with some nice D.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Here's Kuzma. And he overshot that one, missing. The Rockets shooting just 35% to start the game. Here's Gordon. No good on that one. Bradley with some nice D. Lakers leading by 12. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. They get it back, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Great hustle on the part of Kuzma, outworking everyone else on the glass and getting a nice reward for it.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Morris is out there with Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Green in at the 2.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Rivers. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you can see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
There's the pass to Howard. Green against Gordon. Green, no luck. Rockets trail by 14. To the paint, here's Covington, and the layup falls.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
Now, here's Bradley. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside, Green. Tries from 10. Carroll with the rebound. The Rockets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Rivers dishes to Covington. No good off the front iron. Poked away. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at the Lakers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Houston. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And when I look at the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And here is Green. After the three-pointer from Robert Covington. Green kicks to Bradley. Green Green with the block. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's Green on the assist by Kuzma. Green's got his third basket of the night.
All-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Morris against Covington. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle and stolen by Kuzma. Here we go, one-on-one, and the wide open shot from Green. It's rebounded by Houston.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
On the wing, Green. Howard with the steal. Green passes to Bradley. They get the rebound. Kuzma, that's good.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Morris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Now here's Rivers. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
And Harden has such a nasty pump fake. It works every time on defenders, and the rest is relatively simple for him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Harden hits them both. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job, to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job, okay. We don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so, yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. Basket counts.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
James, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to James. Sinks that one from the post. James has got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Hartenstein. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And there is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Yep, that one goes.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Free throw good, LeBron. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early and take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Cephalosha. Both good from the line that time. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Orlando. LeBron against Cephalosha. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Just 5 to shoot. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
The Rockets with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
LeBron with the bucket.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Rockets trail by 14. And here's Harden, who's coming off a 25-point game against Portland. And Davis sends it back, and they get it back. Here's Hartenstein, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. And a wide open look for James. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You look at James, what a contribution.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In second, the Rockets. The Lakers in fifth.
Yeah, both of these teams of late forcing turnovers and converting them into offense at the other end.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Harden kicks to Rivers. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Right side, Rondo. Softly drops in the floater. Rondo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's LeBron. He dishes it to McGee. And it's blocked. Caldwell Pope against Harden. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You tell me, how do you defend that, Kevin? I mean, with Harden's strength and command of the Rockets, it's almost unfair.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to their offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Rockets trail by 12.
Well, Mike D'Antoni is a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Here's Cephalosha, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Cephalosha. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and aren't tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times too you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's gonna make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I gotta get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And here is Davis. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 17 now.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Los Angeles leading by 8. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Okay, it was just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for James.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Now here's James. He's got 17. McGee inside. Guarded by Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's take a look at some numbers for LeBron James. 3rd in assists, 7th in scoring, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Now Westbrook, 5 points in the game. Pass to Cephalosha. That one doesn't drop. Good D by LeBron.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Robert Covington's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And here is Los Angeles now. At one point, they led by 16. Here's James. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cephalosha. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Outside Rondo, and the pass to Davis. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Westbrook with it. The feed to Cephalosha. Howard with the steal. Pass break, the Lakers with the floater, and Rondo finishes inside. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Westbrook. Harden outside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Good, nice job down low. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
On the wing, Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. No good that time. It's deflected. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Rockets trail by 14. It's Westbrook with the bucket.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's LeBron. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Twelve seconds left here in the second. That's tipped, and here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. For 3, Covington, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, the first half was all about Bron. Time after time, we see him taking over games. But to do it like this many years, it's unreal, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Hartenstein is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
And both free throws good for LeBron. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 14. Harden the pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Cephalosha. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And for Houston, they're shooting 43% for the game. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I like to see from Tucker. Head up, looking to use his teammates. He's a smart player. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Lakers leading by 12. LeBron outside. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis, that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Tucker, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hartenstein, and he jams it with authority.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. James looking around. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Westbrook kicks to Cephalosha. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. James with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Davis with the jam.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Outside Westbrook. Harden up top. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Oh, he's mastered the art of drawing fouls. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. And the Lakers also making a switch. Morris is checked in. Harden hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. LeBron against Gordon. Over Harden. LeBron, no luck. Rockets trail by 14. Gordon kicks to Harden. Back to Gordon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots it. That one wide left.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Eric Gordon.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the dunk by LeBron.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Here's LeBron following the score by Houston.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Pass to Hartenstein. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hartenstein's got 6.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Stolen by Gordon. And it's Houston on the break. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Los Angeles leading by 10. The drive by LeBron, and the layup is good. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Westbrook finds Harden. Here's Tucker. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. From 7, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's LeBron, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Down low. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Over Rondo, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Harden. 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Danny Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Green. He's got 6. Covington with the steal. Green inside. Davis is on it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the former Georgetown Bulldog, Jeff Green, now a veteran in the NBA. I mean, he's bounced around the last handful of years, but he's a smart player who still knows how to make an impact.
He misses the free throw. And for Green, who is almost out of the league due to a heart condition, he's had a great career.
He has, Kevin. I mean, he's never been an all-star, but his production has never been lacking at any of his stops. I mean, lately, Green has been best as a leader for the second unit, who came up with a handful of scores every game.
Here's Bradley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kuzma outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Rivers looking over the floor. Pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Covington. Rocket 6. He kicks it to Carroll. Shoots over Kuzma. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Carroll following the basket by Anthony Davis. Covington passes to Green. Shoots over McGee, and too long on the shot. Deflects the pass. Lakers leading by 11. It's Davis with the drive. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Right side, Gordon. A floater. Green with the block.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Covington's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Kuzma. Another shot. Rockets with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Davis sends it back.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That one goes in. Davis has got 26 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Houston making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Kuzma. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Now here's Carroll. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gordon with no one around, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
To the paint, it's deflected. Covington with the steal. Carroll with it, picked up by Kuzma. And here's Covington from the arc, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's Kuzma penetrating, and Covington sends it back. Cephalosha finds Gordon. Rivers in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That one is off. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses. Knocked away. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Howard, the pass to McGee. Outside, Green. Lakers working the ball around now. 3 on the clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Covington dishes to Gordon. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 13. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Green. Back to Bradley. There's the three. But they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Bradley against Rivers. Outside Gordon. From downtown, JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's. Bradley against Rivers. Bradley passes to Howard. And the jumper from down low is good. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Feeds it to Cephalosha. Stolen by McGee. Now here's Bradley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Some changes for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Covington finds Rivers. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Here's Carroll, and another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Carroll hits them both. One second left. Can't connect. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the 5. Lakers leading by 17. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. Now the pass to McGee. 6 to shoot. Howard with it. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Caldwell Pope.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
So it's the Lakers now. Outside Rondo. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Back to McGee. And it's Rondo in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. And Howard has it in the corner. Now the dish to Caldwell Pope. Here's Howard, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robert Covington. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Lakers passing it around. Westbrook pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Harden. Offensive rebound. Pass to Cephalosha. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. With the teardrop, got a piece of it. On the wing, Cephalosha. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late, but now it's anybody's game.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They have a 9-point lead. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Howard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Harden. Back to Westbrook. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 11. And here we go. And the rejection by Harden.
And Harden sent a message to the D with the block, really showing his extraordinary athleticism on the defensive end.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Here's LeBron. The Rockets making the shot. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
From deep, Harden. And no good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Kuzma. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Westbrook passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
I just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
The Lakers with the ball. 9-point game. Timeout called the Lakers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's James. Up top, Kuzma. The pass to Rondo. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Kept alive. Davis. Can't hit from in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, but Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Cephalosha's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Westbrook. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. And stolen by Cephalosha. Got a piece of it. Harden draws the double. Kicks it to Tucker. Shoots the 3. And Davis sends it back. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Trying to get open is Davis. Rondo can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And Davis sends it back. And here they come. Can they get it? That's tipped. Westbrook against Rondo. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. JaVale McGee's checked in for LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 3. And here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma passes to Rondo. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Houston.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now, here's Harden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless in finding ways to get himself to the line.
Free throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Out to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 19-7 run. On the wing, Harden launches a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Russell Westbrook. Now Rondo. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This is to McGee. And it's blocked, but they recover it. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Houston moving it around. Westbrook can't get it to go. Rondo against Harden. Rondo passes to Davis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has got 28 points for the game. Rockets trail by 4. Westbrook with it. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Rondo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Hangs in the air. Misses the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 4. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Kuzma. It's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Pass to Rondo. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Cephalosha's running. Count it. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Rondo. Floats it up for Davis. Money!
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Hartenstein. Harden outside. No good on the three.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Tucker can't get it to go, and so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
The Rockets again can't hit.
I mean, with all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish?
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 8. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Off the inbound. And that one hits back iron. Waiters right side. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.